Do we know how big of a story this is? Kids working. Or walk. Blood walk. Yeah, I really don't like that this guy keeps like shifting all the way up. Something wrong with him. He's a little anxious or something. I guess we gotta pick our poison. Even if this guy's a little shaky, I prefer that he's the whole time kind of watching ahead. The other guy's kind of like pointing to the ground, pointing to the ceiling. I don't know what's up with him. Yeah, let's just stay on this. At least we know it's kind of just, at least for the most part, shaky, but it's straight ahead. Jessica, thank you for the super chat. The audio. Damn, almost at 14K. I think the most I ever had was like Guy Patino. I think it was like 20. This is nice, but a long time.
Do we know their names?
I don't have one. I don't have one right now. Sergeant is going to do the heal load.
The suspense is crazy in the game. I was muted. My bad. I was muted. So SAPD is live. That's on the left-hand side. They're only streaming vertical. So I'm just going to use the little part of the left side of the screen. I think right now the news one looks a little bit better. So we'll just keep both feeds up open. So we're in tune with both places. Baby. All right, I'm ready, man. I wonder if it's somebody that we've known, somebody that's been mentioned, or nobody that anybody has any idea who the hell it is. You know, like. All right. Hold on. Look at my. There it is. That's the first perp. Who the hell is that?
Are you sorry for what happened? Did you know Savannah was 9? Did you know she was pregnant?
Make a hole, guys.
There's a delay though, so Facebook is more up to date. Who the hell is that? So there's the delay. So the right side now, you're going to see a wider screen of this person. Who the heck is that? Anybody know from the chat? That's not Julian. That's not
Are you sorry for what happened? Did you know she was pregnant?
Oh, always fake news, huh?
Fake news?
Oh, make that car right there.
He said fake news.
This is your final chance to say something about your side.
Hey guys, we're going this way.
Did you kill him or did you just hide the evidence?
Yeah, guys always one-sided. You don't even know what's going on.
What?
That guy. For the family? You sorry?
They want to know why. Why did you do it?
You sorry?
Scrubby looking guy too.
Why did you do it?
Watch out, guys.
Well, a whole hot mess.
Huh? Did you do it?
Why was it the whole family?
Is the belly match, guys? The belly match? I think the belly matches.
You sorry? Aren't you sorry for lying about what you're saying? You don't even know what's going on.
Well, tell
You
us.
just make stuff up.
Tell us. What's going on?
Did you shoot that?
Oh, he got sugar in his tank.
You shoot them?
An unborn baby.
Did you kill him or did you just hide the
Somebody
evidence?
scream at him. Somebody scream at him. Who does that? Disgusting.
How'd you know Savannah?
Well, you know, innocent until proven guilty, you know, all that stuff, but
You sorry?
If it wasn't you, who was it then?
Closing door.
tell it, Toby. By the way, the news feed is kind of breaking up a little bit. This is the other person? Wait. No, it's a woman! Is that a woman? Or is that a guy? You can't even tell these names.
Are you
huh?
sorry for what happened? Anything to say to your family? How does it make you feel, an unborn baby?
That's a guy. I think it's a guy, actually.
What do you want to say to your family, to Savannah, to Matthew's family?
You sorry? You sorry? What message do you have
Nothing
for
to
the family?
say, an unborn child.
Bro, that's crazy. Even if you are guilty, let's say you're guilty.
Yo, still staring at naked men in the shower? Well, it's about to get much wilder, because this 3 free shower bricks deal we got going on is worth stripping down for. Yes, I said 3 free bars, all for you, baby. That's about nothing to pay for some natural, high-quality, cold-processed shower bricks. And they're our most popular scents, too. So you're getting literally the top stuff. So take off your shirt and jump on into this deal, because it's about to disappear if you don't.
Conference.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sergeant Washington Moscoso, WASHINGTON MOSCOSO. So the individuals you saw this evening, the first individual's name is Ramon Preciado, 53 years old, SID number 443651. The second individual was Christopher Preciado, 19 years old, SID number 1191061.
Did he say 15?
So the two individuals we just walked out today, again, is a father and son. The first individual is the father, the second individual is the son. They're going to be charged. The son's going to be charged this evening with capital murder, and the father's going to be charged with abuse of a corpse. So we do expect more charges to be pending. So I'm not going to go into the whole thing. We all know what kind of led us to this to where we are today. I will say that when we recover, or when the bodies were discovered on Danny Kaye, obviously the investigation began. SAPD detectives made that location and started collecting evidence. One of the key pieces of evidence that we did collect at the scene was Savannah's cell phone, and so that was handed over to our our technology team, who was able to download some information on there. With the assistance of the U.S. Secret Service, we were able to get enough information, and so that information was given to our detectives today. With that information, the detectives were able to find a possible location of where the suspect vehicle that was released on that surveillance camera, the surveillance video, possible location where that suspect vehicle might be. They made that location, and sure enough, the vehicle was there. They did a little bit of surveillance on the video or on the vehicle, and then were able to determine which house it belonged to. They went up, knocked on the door. The first gentleman, the first individual, the father answered the door. He knew why the police were there. Was cooperated fully with the investigation. We're right here to headquarters, and our detectives were able to start interviewing both the son and the father. Again, they were both at the home. They were both brought down here, and the interrogations began. Through interrogating the individuals, our detectives had enough. Based on what they said, there was enough information there to get a warrant signed by a judge tonight. Again, to charge Christopher with capital murder and Ramon with abuse of a corpse. Again, there will be more charges pending, but this is what we have right now. I'll answer any questions that you might have.
Did you the capital murder for the son and then abuse of the corpse charge for the dad? Does that mean that you guys believe the son killed them and then the dad helped hide the bodies?
Yes. And so I want to touch base on something real quick. Since the release of the video that we put out on the 28th, there has been, internet has blown up with people sending tips and people just sending misinformation. There's a lot of misinformation out there. These two individuals are the only suspects that we were looking for. They were arrested. There were many names being thrown around on the internet. Those people had nothing to do with this. We vetted them and everything. They didn't have anything to do with these murderers. So the individual, again, Christopher, we believe committed the murders of Matthew and Savannah, and then Ramon helped kind of dump the body. It appears to be a narcotic-related deal that went bad.
Do we know the connection between this father and son and Matthew and Savannah, or the connection to the apartment complex?
So there's no apparent connection to the apartment complex. It's just a place where they went to go dispose or hide the vehicle with the bodies in it.
Hide?
And it appears that it was a drug deal. So there was like a drug connection to the suspect and the two victims.
When you say abuse of a corpse, can you talk about that a little bit? Was there any mutilation, or is that?
It's just when you hiding the body, moving the body after discovering that and all that kind of stuff. Yep.
When he killed them, what exactly?
So December 21st, which is a Thursday, just before midnight, is when the actual murders took place. On that. Mm-hmm.
And are they going to be charged for the baby? Because in the state of Texas, technically they could be charged for.
Right. So like I said, there's going to be possible charges pending, more charges pending. Our detectives are going to talk with the Bexar County DA to determine if there are going to be any charges they're going to be facing any charges related to the unborn baby.
And do we know if she was dilated at all?
I didn't have that information from the medical examiners. I know that she was scheduled to be induced. And she didn't make her appointment, which is why the family went to the police to file the missing persons report.
Did he say where exactly they killed them?
I don't have exactly location. We just know that they were killed at a different location and then taken to the apartment complex to dispose of the vehicle and the bodies. I know there was some Spanish questions I wanted to knock out real quick.
Sí, ¿podría darnos un resumen pequeño para la audiencia hispana de estas personas que presentó?
No vamos a hacer preguntas.
Nada más unas preguntas. Si tienes preguntas a particular.
Sí, ¿a quiénes presentaron esta noche?
Sí, esta noche el primer señor que salió es Ramón Preciado, de 53 años, y el segundo es Christopher Preciado, de 19 años. Christopher Preciado es el que hizo los asesinatos de las víctimas, y su papá Ramón ayudó en esconder o tratar de esconder el carro y las víctimas.
¿Las dos personas eran las que aparecían en el video de vigilancia
Sí.
que presentaron la semana pasada?
Sí. Ajá.
¿Había un motivo para matarlos? ¿Alguna droga?
Parece que había una transacción de drogas que no fue, que fue mal, la transacción de drogas fue mal y resultó en la muerte de las dos víctimas.
When you say drug deals, you mean were they buying or selling? Do you know what?
Well, I mean, someone was buying and someone was selling, so it was a drug.
Can Ramon be charged with these murders through the accomplice theory or the multiple parties theory?
I'm sorry, could who?
Ramon, the dad, could he be charged with the murders as well through an accomplice theory?
No, he was not. He was not there during the commission of the murders. He was there kind of, I guess he was called afterwards to help dispose or help his son.
These two have previous records.
I'm sorry?
These two have previous records?
Christopher has no previous criminal history, and Ramon did have a small, he had some prior criminal history.
So, are you all done looking for suspects at this
Yeah,
point?
we don't have any other suspects.
Wow, so not a third
And
person?
that surveillance video, were they alive during that surveillance
No.
video? They were not alive?
They were not alive, no.
Last question, guys.
Christopher killed them and then moved the bodies to the car?
Correct. Well, I mean, I don't know if you moved them into the vehicle. The vehicle with the bodies in was driven to that apartment complex. It didn't happen at that apartment complex.
So ultimately, who's going to make the decision on the final charges? Is that going to be the DA's office?
Correct. Yes. So our detective again tonight are charging them with Christopher with capital murder, and Ramon with abuse of a corpse. They are working on some other charges that they're going to file. But regarding, I think specifically the question that you had about the unborn baby, they're going to have a conversation with the DA to determine whether they can charge or put the baby as another victim on this.
Should be.
Does
Yeah.
SAP have any say whenever they talk to the DA's office?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a collaboration with our DA's
Or
office.
just the SAPD is going to seek that they're charged for the unborn baby.
Our detectives are going to do everything they can to bring justice to the family.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for coming out tonight.
The towel thing really throws me off, because I thought I really looked like it was a third person in that video. So from what I understood, and you guys can correct me in the chat, and we're going to take a look at the news channel too to see if they talk a little bit after. But Christopher Preciado is the son, and so 19 years old, and he did the killing. And then Ramon Preciado is the father. I forgot how old he is. And he helped hide the body and like move the car. And they're saying basically it was like a drug transaction that went wrong. And well, let's listen to the news, dude. And what's mind-boggling to me is that somebody could take their pregnant 9-month girlfriend, whatever, to a drug transaction. Maybe that was normal for them. Maybe that's what they did. I'm blown away by that. Ain't that some ish? Maybe that was normal.
Yes. Yep, Steve, I asked about the relation between that father and son duo and Savannah and Matthew, and they said it was a drug deal. We don't know specifics over what happened. There was even a reporter who asked, what are they buying, selling? We don't know the specifics. They also don't know any specific connection to that apartment complex right now. But Steve, I did ask, you wanted clarification. Are they looking for any more suspects? They're not. They are potentially looking at more charges for this father and son, but no more suspects at this time. I mean, it's just been a couple of days. We were out there just under 2 weeks ago when they were first searching for Savannah, and then when they found her body near Leon Valley in that apartment complex parking lot. So at least we're getting more details now. During that surveillance video, we do know that they were dead when that surveillance clip showed the father and son and that truck that was in the surveillance video as well. But, we're continuing to learn more details, and specifically the biggest update tonight, like you said, father and son, drug deal, no more suspects. So SAPD is considering this a big win within a small time frame.
And can I say that none of the psychics and card people, box people got it right? What do those people do after they say this stuff? I wonder. Lady Trucker, thank you for the super chat. Says, hola, como estás? Gracias, Mel, for the amazing coverage. Blessings. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 20. Appreciate that. Toby, thanks for the super chat as well. Says, thanks for the coverage. Hang in there. Your numbers will go up. Thank you.
Right, Steve. I mean, I was there when family heard for the first time that there were 2 dead bodies found inside that vehicle. I mean, the cries, it was devastating. I've been able to talk to Savannah's family and Matthew's family, and everyone's just devastated. Even, you know, the unborn child, Fabian. There's so much life that was yet to be lived for this couple and this child, and it's devastating, but at least there are some answers. I mean, I was there at the vigil for Savannah, so...
Aliens are real.
No, they're not.
There was literally a congressional hearing about it.
You're gullible. Remember that time you told me there was a t-shirt that fits great and was also affordable? What a load of
True classic tees, they are real.
What are you gonna tell me next? We landed on the moon? Oh my God. He's wearing a true classic tee. They are real. Oh my God, these fit awesome. Maybe we did land on the moon.
I think he's trying to tell me something.